Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing sort of an update video, spoiler warning for anyone who hasn't seen The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 6 as of yet. In this one, we're going to be talking about the final scene of the episode, the final sequence. We're going to break it down, we're going to listen to it, and we're going to give our thoughts on who we think it is, whether or not we think it is Glenn. Yeah, so I had to go ahead and redo this one. I had originally posted videos saying, basically like a celebration video saying, yes, Glenn survives, because, I mean, it just seems to be Glenn, like, doesn't it? I mean, okay, all right, let's listen to the clip. I'll play the clip here a couple times and then give our thoughts.
Help. Help. Help.
So, I mean, to me, okay, so it doesn't sound exactly like Glenn as normal. Like, you can't recognize the voice that much, but you have to consider if he's under a dumpster, if he's got a whole bunch of zombies around, if he's just seen his life flash before his eyes like 100 times over, he's going to sound a little shocked. So to me, it sounds like, if I had to kind of use my imagination to put together, Glenn is shocked. He's underneath the dumpster. He's somewhere in and around there, and he's asking for help. He's probably pressed down and he needs help. And I'm assuming that Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl are going to go in there and actually find him and save him. So that's what I was thinking, in terms of my interpretation of it first time. But even with the Glenn situation and upon first viewing, it looks like Glenn is eaten alive, devoured. Then you kind of rewind, you kind of watch again, you kind of think about it, and you realize that, well, Nicholas landed on top of him, so he hasn't been actually killed yet. We haven't seen his actual death scene, even though it looks like it. And afterwards, upon really close inspection, you see that he could have possibly crawled underneath the dumpster. So it's a tricky one. Now, there are people that have posted, as soon as I posted the video, basically saying that it's confirmation that Glenn does live, Glenn does survive. Yes. First of all, there's people that worry about spoilers, so I removed the video because of that, because people are like, oh, I haven't seen the episode yet, I missed it, now you're spoiling. So I don't want to do that. So I hear that, and I took it down for those guys. But other people are like, we did want to see your thoughts on that, because it's a hot topic right now. It's the biggest thing about the episode is the line at the end on the Walkie Talkie, say again, and then, you hear the help thing. So my opinion is, yes, I think it's Glenn. I still think it's Glenn, even still. Now, there's an article with Norman Reedus, I believe it was with Entertainment Weekly or somebody like that. I'll post the link to it in the description, where he says it's not Glenn. The voice on the radio is not Glenn. But who the hell else would it be? It's like, who would it be? I can't see unless it's like a new character or something, and they're throwing us through some kind of crazy, weird loop, which is possible, but it just doesn't seem practical to me. So my opinion is, I think it's Glenn. I think so. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. You guys can go ahead and write yours in the comments below. Let me know what you think. My interpretation still is that it is Glenn on the radio, but you never know. It's not 100%. I guess it's not 100% confirmation that Glenn is in fact going to live, even though I would pretty much say at this point it's pretty much guaranteed that he is going to survive, and that our initial reaction was that he was dead is wrong. So I'll keep this one short for that. Let me know what you guys think. Write your comments below. Was the voice of the end Glenn or not? I say I think so, unless they're throwing us through some kind of crazy loop. Because if you look at the positioning too, you have Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl. They're heading back. And they're, they kind of came way out, and then they're heading back to Alexandria. Glenn was somewhere in around kind of like maybe halfway between, maybe as far out as they were, maybe a little bit closer back to Alexandria. And he is probably outside of range in terms of the walkie-talkie of Rick and the others, so they can't hear him, and they haven't been able to. But in terms of Sasha, Abraham, and Daryl, they are, probably on their way back, so they may be able to pick up the signal there, from the walkie-talkie from where Glenn is positioned. So that was the way I interpreted it. People are arguing, so I don't want to, and I don't want to ruin or spoil, so that's why I took the other video down. I want to let you guys know that as well. So write your comments below. Who do you think it is? Nothing really spoilery here, because we're not 100% sure it is Glenn. But I would say, even though Norman Reedus did say in that article that it's not, I still think it is, because he's been known to give out misinformation before. He's done that before quite a few times. So write your comments below, guys. Let me know what you think. Write your position. I'll put a comment below. You can thumb it up or thumb it down. Thumb it up if you think it is Glenn, and Glenn is going to survive, of course, and we'll find out soon. Or thumb down if you disagree and you think it's somebody else, and maybe who you think it is. Otherwise, yeah, write your comments. If you like the video, please thumb it up. If you want to support the channel, please share, please favorite, and I'll see you guys soon for Q&A. Send me all your questions. That's it for this video. See you guys for the next one. As always, it's Trev saying peace.